All right, let's pull back the curtain on what is, no joke, probably the most powerful force in all of finance. It's this quiet, unassuming concept that has built massive fortunes from practically nothing. And honestly, understanding it is the absolute key to unlocking your own financial future. I mean, it's so powerful that this quote is often attributed to Albert Einstein himself. Now, whether he actually said it is up for debate, but who cares? The point is spot on. It perfectly frames this idea as something almost magical, a secret that separates the people who build wealth from, well, everyone else. So what is this eighth wonder? How does it really work? And most importantly, how do you make sure you're on the side that earns it, not the side that pays it? Well, that is exactly what we're about to break down. Let's dive in. Okay, the best way to wrap your head around compound interest is to think of a snowball. Seriously, imagine a tiny little snowball at the top of a really, really long snowy hill. As it starts to roll, it picks up more snow, right? It gets a little bigger, a little heavier, and it starts moving faster. And the bigger it gets, the more snow it picks up with every rotation. Your money can do the exact same thing. So here is the official definition. Unlike simple interest, where you only earn interest on your starting amount, compound interest means your interest starts earning its own interest. You heard that right. Your money literally starts making more money all by itself. Let's walk through it. Step 1, you invest your initial cash. That's the principal. Step 2, you earn interest on it. Great. But step 3 is where the magic happens. The next time you earn interest, it's calculated on a bigger pile of money, your original investment plus the interest you just earned. This creates this incredible feedback loop where your growth isn't just adding up, it starts multiplying. Okay, theory is great and all, but let's see what this looks like in the real world. To really get it, we're going to look at a super simple story of two different investors. Their situations are pretty much identical, except for one crucial difference that changes absolutely everything. So meet investor A and investor B. Look at this, they're practically the same person. Both of them invest exactly $100 every single month. Both get a solid, hypothetical 8% return each year. And they both want to retire at age 65. There's only one difference. Investor A starts at age 25, while investor B waits a decade and starts at 35. So here's the big question. That 10-year head start, what's it really worth? I mean, they're investing the exact same amount of cash each month. How much of a difference could 10 years possibly make? Go on, take a guess before we flip to the next slide. And boom, it's not even close. By starting just 10 years earlier, investor A ends up with more than double the money of investor B. We are talking about hundreds of thousands of dollars more, all from that extra decade of letting that little snowball roll down the hill. So what's the lesson here? What's the secret ingredient that created such a massive gap? It wasn't about being a genius investor, and it wasn't about investing more money. It was something much, much simpler and way more accessible to everyone. And here it is. The single most important takeaway. When it comes to building wealth, the most powerful variable isn't the amount of money you invest. It is the amount of time you give that money to grow. That decade was way more valuable than trying to play catch-up later. Time is the rocket fuel for compound interest. So why is time the magic ingredient? Well, for one, it gives your snowball a much longer hill to roll down, so it has more runway to grow and pick up speed. It also helps you ride out the inevitable bumps and dips in the market without panicking. But really, what it does is it allows compounding to do all the heavy lifting for you. Your money becomes your hardest working employee, one that works 24/7 and never asks for a day off. So understanding this is a huge first step, but putting it into action, that's where it really counts. If the story of our two investors proves anything, it's that the best time to start investing was yesterday. And the second best time? It's right now. Think of every dollar you invest like planting a seed. But that very first dollar, the earliest one you put to work, has the longest time to grow into a giant tree. It doesn't matter if it's $100 or even just $5. The most powerful dollar you will ever invest is your first one. So the only question left is, when are you going to plant your seed?